Now, our next comedian is our graduate from the recent Students for Stand-Up. So I wanted you to give him a really big round of applause for Martin Jones.
Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? Before we start, I just want everyone to set their cell phones to vibrate and their vibrators to cell phone. Just make sure because we're gonna get some jokes. And you know, laughter is the best medicine, besides medicine. And if you notice me, you might notice that I'm tall. It's like when you're tall, everyone wants to be playing that game at the carnival where they're trying to guess your height. And it's like, no one wants me anywhere. It's like, I'm never wanted. It's like, at movies, at music concerts, at Klan meetings. You know, being a tall black man, people around you, being a tall black man, people around you will clutch their belongings. It's hurtful, yeah. It makes it harder to steal. It's really tough, yeah. But it does make good story material. Like one time, I was in the bathroom at my school, and the senior walked in, don't worry, it's a student. And, not an old guy. I was just in the bathroom, and he walks in behind me, and now there's a lot of things you don't want to hear when you're using the bathroom. It's a very vulnerable position. When you're holding your job, it's not what you want to be talked to. And he was like, oh, you have a nice body. I was like, what? He was like, to try to give more context, somehow, he was like, oh, you have a nice build, you should go join our football team. And my grades are awful. So I was like, no, my grades are bad. I'm not really interested in playing, because every time someone sees me, they're like, oh, do you want to play sports? Do you play basketball, football, whatever? And yeah, I just told him I didn't really want to do it, and I'm not interested. But short people have it a different way. I mean, you got to hand it to short people, because they can't reach it. And yeah. Any of you guys been to Vegas recently? Yeah, you know, most people go when they're 18 or 16 for the first time. I went at the ripe age of 6. Yeah, great parenting decision. When I went to Circus Circus, the hotel where the cockroaches won't even raise their children. And you know, there is one good thing though, it's the view. It's really nice. You know, you get to see all the better hotels, all the nice things you can be doing. It's really nice, yeah. But I did go to the theme park, which is actually good for a kid. And my mom went to the bathroom, so I followed her. And my dad, I was like, okay, this is getting boring. I'm going back to my dad. I follow the gleam on a bald man's head from heaven. And after a couple seconds, my dad makes these noises, and almost every dad, I mean my grandpa does it too, makes noises every couple seconds. And every 30 seconds, he's usually like, if you have a dad, you know. But I didn't hear that from him, so I got scared because I knew I was lost. I mean, my parents were probably in the middle of my eulogy. They were probably like, he was a great kid. You know, he was known for sniffing glue. He got lost in a crappy amusement park. It was a sad story for him. Another time I was in Vegas was with my dad, and we went to Circus Circus again. I know, it was a great decision, right? And he was in the lobby doing something, and I went to the hotel by myself with the car. And I saw this naked guy prancing through the halls like one of the showgirls, like da-da-da-da-da. And he stands behind me, which you shouldn't do if you're naked. And it was like this. See the game last night? And I was like, are we gonna be racially profiled in Vegas? And then I realized that I'm wearing a Lakers hat. And I'm like, oh no, yeah, I saw the game, which I didn't. And yeah, I just slammed the door behind me. And most people could go back, and they could go back and they'd be like, confront the man. What are you doing? This is public indecency. But no, I'd rather have my grandma read me 50 Shades of Grey than do a fat ever again. Thank you, you guys have been great.